1971. We woke up in a different world, where the Cold War ended along with the Vietnam carnage. All because of the Dome. The Dome. A territory full of anomalous artifacts, phenomena, and organisms. We still don't know what it is. An alien city? Some kind of a testing ground or storage? Whatever it is, no living thing trapped under the Dome can escape it. Yet even this did not stop the research. The major powers created the Cronus Megacorporation to develop and explore the Dome. Its secrets became a lucrative business. The Spire station was built on top of the Dome to export the artifacts and import supplies and personnel. The city of Crystal Sands grew at the foot of the Dome, eventually becoming a major transportation hub. All this required thousands of employees, and there was no shortage of candidates. Romantics, pragmatists, and adventurers of all trades swarmed recruiting centers around the globe, seeking jobs at Cronus. You were one of those people. In 1976, your application was approved, and you went under the Dome towards the future. Whether a good one or a bad one, only time will tell. The badge on the orange's chest reads, Quentin Bisley. He eyes your black uniform and quickly turns away. A guy wearing thick spectacles glances down at your badge.
When I had the opportunity to look over the files of my future colleagues...
Monty makes a ring with his thumb and forefinger.
You were number 63,007...
The silver peers at you more closely.
Wait. Let me guess.
An uncomfortable... He taps the narrow illuminator panel with one finger. A tall woman is watching an ad playing. She glances at you and offers her hand.
Greetings. Please take all necessary precautions. I just follow orders. Our friends from the administration didn't deign to inform me about this man's...
A man with a mustache and a blue... The blue taps on the glass with one finger and gestures you to come... A young, dark-haired, she turns to you. The shiny badge on her white jumpsuit reads,
There are 6 people in this capsule, 2 of them in black jumpsuits. Not a statistically significant sample, but the trend is evident.
She says. Kimura shakes her head disapprovingly and turns back to the illuminator. Kimura isn't impressed.
Protecting us from the dome, really. And who's going to protect the dome from you?
Stopping by the door's porthole, you watch as the ground slowly approaches. It looks brown-black through the tinted glass, and you peer into the rusty clouds of dust blowing along a dirt road leading south. The southern sector. Every black winger has heard the whispers about Just as you're about to move away from the window, you notice a whirlwind beginning to form above the ochre plain. The outlines of the landing site blurred by clouds of...
Come here. Come on now, or you'll miss it.
A badge reading Ludovico Nuzzi, scientific analyst.
Look over there.
He points upward with a sharp, wide gesture. You raise the binoculars. Under fourfold magnification, the whirling cloud above the rust-colored plain. Nuzzi bends close to your ear.
Fast? I don't know.
Ludovico, with the binoculars raised to his eye, the scientist looks blankly at you.
This?
Ludovico points at the building behind him.
I work in Concord State.
Nuzzi points. He offers you his binoculars once again. Nuzzi looks for... He flings his arms up.
Oh, mi scusi. Excuse me. I'm so... Yeah.
Attention. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
I'm listening. Bye-bye.
Just great, Mr. Good day to you. I hope to see you again soon.
Greetings, newcomer.
A tall receptionist watches. The employee glances at you indifferent.
All new employees must register first thing.
The administrator slaps himself on. Ray Het produces a solemn music begins to play. Then the administrator, Dean, squints down at the monitor.
Deserve
The music fed. Dean puts the tape recorder away.
Now that we're done.
Dean's hands hover over the keyboard. He gives you a nod. You spell out your first and last name. Rayhet scans the computer screen.
So your position in the waiting list was 63,784. You've been assigned to Magellan Station.
Dean snaps the docking port of your... The administrator returns your Selectron.
Here you are. You now have first level clearance.
Dean continues.
All new employees have a short list.
Rayhet snorts.
To make it short, get your uniform.
Dean sits back in his armchair.
That's it.
Rayhet he reaches for the tape recorder, but thinks as he's about to turn away, Dean suddenly remembers something.
Oh, yeah.
Guide to the world of the future. When the dome was found, a small research camp was built.
In case of damage, your
What do you
life
want?
will be forfeit. Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place.
Come back again.
Behind the storage counter, you see a small, neat. The silver perks up at your approach. The silver finally stops. Maynard adjusts his glass. Sidney fiddles.
That's why it's...
He points back at the shelves behind him.
We've got...
Sidney rests. The silver disappears into the back. Unfolding the package, Maynard shows you.
Standard issue Blackwing equipment, trousers, boots,
He raises a finger.
One more important thing.
Sidney hands you the package.
Here's your uniform.
Sidney adjusts his glasses.
Sure, I'll...
Sidney scribbles something in his logbook.
Please come back anytime if you need something.
Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place. Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
Anything urgent, Mr. Krachkov?
Katarzyna, did you mark it as Class 1 again, instead of 2? Look, here's the scanner data. It says the relic is a scientific device.
Wait, but it's still Class
Attention, attention.
The smell of good to the woman fixes her. Margarita thumbs. She glances. Tukachenko returns. She presents the... After racking the slide, Tukachenko points the gun at the ceiling.
High firing rate and good accuracy, even in burst fire mode. Enjoy. Just don't point it at me.
The black hands you the weapon. Margarita drags on her pipe and releases a puff of thick, yellow smoke.
I see you know the rules and won't cause problems.
Tukachenko pushes a plug to the black, points at a poster on the wall. The armorer shrugs, leaning over the...
But before the train...
I'll correct my report.
Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place. Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
I'll complain to the Silvers about that idiot. They'll take the appropriate measures. I hate those oranges. What the hell do they break locks for?
Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place.
Well, you've got quite an aura. You're a natural. Yes.
A lean silver with thick black. As you approach, he flashes a sly grin and slowly... Something really weird happens. All the paper clips, pencils... You thrust your hand forward. The silver sticks out his lower lip as if to say, not bad.
Here for the briefing, huh? Shall we get to it?
He takes the silver, props his elbows on the table. Not waiting for an answer, he grabs your hand. Andre gropes your hand briefly, then lets go, disappointed.
The pills, huh? The anti-migraine.
The silver takes a thin glove covered in talc from his desk and passes it to you.
Look, a glove, right? But it isn't just a glove. This is an ooh mama hold me tight glove. It takes energy from your noggin, your psyche, and pew concentrates it.
He counts off on his fingers.
Learn psionics. Put on the glove.
It doesn't take the psychic long to think of something. The ruined coin drops in. In reply, the unexpected question. The silver looks into your eyes.
3.
He easily names every number you've got in mind. An engineer in a bright blue jacket.
You're a newcomer, right?
The technician slaps the door with one. Penkovsky grunts. Maxime extracts a thin, sharp.
Though there's another way. You want to learn something about picking locks?
The blue's getting excited. Penkovsky presses his pick lock.
Using a mechanical pick lock is easy peasy. No special...
He gives you a quick lesson.
By the way, you can carry your tools in your belt. It's much handier to have them right there.
Penkovsky shows you his utility belt, where he keeps all kinds of tools and gadgets.
Actually, finding tools under the dome is no problem at all. There are even devices for hacking terminals.
The blue solemnly raises his index. He looks at the door again.
Damn these locks. Though I'd rather be... I repeat, get a lockpick and attach it to your utility belt. And then, apply it to the door. Yes, apply is the proper word. You're doing great. All right, off you go. I'll keep working on this lock because...
Welcome Under the Dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of an ancient civilization. Listen to this information, useful for all wings.
You see a tall scientist. The man turns at your footsteps. He's holding. He glances from you to the glittering watch on his wrist. Finished with his unusual... The scientist puts the clipboard aside. He shows you his watch dial.
According to the rules of this briefing, I have to touch on a large number of topics. Therefore, I will do so very briefly. Do not interrupt me. When
Sebastian produced the instructor. He places a canvas pouch in your hand.
This pouch...
Van Olden pushes a button on his stopwatch.
So, my oral briefing fell within the allotted span of time.
The scientist glances. He rests one finger. He smoothly extracts.
Welcome under the dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology.
Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
Please stand by for decontamination to end.
Welcome under the dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of ancient civilization. Listen to this information, useful for all ways, and receive the colorful leaflet. Welcome under the dome, an amazing excursion to a world of new technology and the riddles of ancient civilization. Listen to this information, useful for all ways, and receive the colorful leaflet.
Damage, your life will be forfeit.
Careful around the anomalies. Touch one of them and you'll be... Don't touch the relics with your hands, employee. Use your scanner. Radiation sickness will not add to your knowledge. Journal entry. A successful scanning attempt. You're doing all right so far. Go ahead. I'll on you and make sure you don't screw it up. Journal entry. 2 objects scanned. And again, for anomalies, touch one and you'll be injured. Toss a bolt at the anomaly to discharge it.
Sebastian meets you on the platform. He clicks the stopwatch button, fixing the scientist turns back to his notes.
Not bad. What?
The scientist assumes a superior expression.
I need...
He glances at the shimmering blue light in the east. Sebastian Van Olden clasps his hands behind his back.
I know you don't care, but I'll say it anyway. Scientists today are required to be wonder workers who can heal cancer with a wave of their hand and solve the secrets of the universe during their coffee break. For some reason, no one wants to understand that fundamental science is always an investment in the future. It produces no answers here and now.
The White's gaze strays back to his clipboard.
If something terrible happens under the dome one day, and I'm sure it will, science will protect no one.
Please stand by for decontamination to end.
A middle-aged black. Botherby frowns as you approach. If the black looks you over.
Yes.
Botherby leans over the key, raises his index finger.
The conditions...
Pulling a notepad from his pocket, the instructor jots down. Botherby nods grandly.
Hey, you. Yeah, you, dumbass. How can I help? It was nice chatting. Hello.
Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit. Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place.
Hey, you're at it again, asshole.
Okay, you got me, Butch. Old habits.
How can I help? Bye-bye. Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
Why are you bugging me? I'm all ears. See ya.
Why are you bugging me?
See ya. Have a good one. Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place.
So, where were we? Come back again.
Well, hello there. Come back again.
Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
How can I help?
Oh, good day. I hope to see you again soon.
Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life...
The giant display glows welcomingly when a gray old man with high cheekbones. He leans close to the camera, his glasses glittering.
My name is Martin Kingsley. I'm Chief Officer of Magellan Base. We were supposed to meet in person, but unforeseen
He reaches for something out of... He marks one of the pages with a pencil.
Why did you choose Blackwing? There are other divisions in the corporation you could have worked in.
Kingsley's waiting for your answer. Martin nods and writes something down.
Cronus has much to offer. Varied assignments, our own training zone, and the opportunity to move up through the ranks.
Kingsley closes the file and folds his hands in front of him.
Thank you.
He assumes a serious expression.
When the dome was discovered in 1971, it became...
Kingsley drums his fingers on the unseen desk, his gaze focused somewhere. You can't make out his eyes behind the glare on his spec. He looks back at your file.
I say, do what must be done. Because that's what the concept of the 5 wings is all.
Kingsley points at the camera.
You're from Blackwing. Your duties are simple and straightforward. But you have to understand, everything you do is to maintain order and peace. Once people panic...
Putting the folder aside, he sits back and stares at you in silence. Kingsley sighs quietly.
You were probably waiting for some boilerplate welcome speech. But I prefer to talk about real-world problems. Glad to meet you.
Martin nods slowly.
I apologize once again for this.
He moves closer to the camera.
I'm going to show you a short video.
Kingsley's face freezes on screen.
I have an urgent mission for an employee of your background and qualifications. I'd have assigned someone from Magellan, but I'm short on personnel. That's why it has to be a newcomer.
Martin noisily clears his throat. The speakers produce a hollow click. Purple, gray, and black spots flicker on the screen. The shadow of an airplane flies across a faded yellow desert. The desert dims into the black of a chalk. The narrator continues. By 1972, however, many important discoveries had come to light. The picture changes to a chasm suffused with electric. The speaker's voice seems to come from a distance. In November of 1970, the camera glides through dim caverns as the silhouettes of the speaker continues. C-12 Nashville is an innovative research complex located atop the primary relic. The film abruptly cuts out, and Kingsley's face reappears. Martin adjusts his glasses.
So, the task. Nashville base stopped transmitting and receiving signals yesterday evening. A reconnaissance group was sent out earlier today, but we haven't heard anything.
The chief officer rubs his forehead.
Normally, I would never give this task to a newcomer like yourself, but
He looks down at the documents again.
Furthermore, the group was lacking someone with your specialization. I decided that a visit to an established base like Nashville didn't require an armed escort. That may have been a big mistake.
Kingsley is looking into the camera once more.
Your task is to get to Nashville, figure out whatever's behind the communication problem, get in touch with the group.
The chief officer carefully returns the documents to the folder. Kingsley's hand reaches toward the camera.
I think a stranger was in here. Speak quickly. Get out.
Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.
Glad to meet you. See ya.
Maynard puts his glasses on again.
You again?
The silver assumes a serious expression.
There's nothing I can do about it.
Sidney scribbles something in his logbook.
Please come back anytime if you need something.
Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit. Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place. Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place. Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit. Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit. Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place. Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit. Remember, our honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place.
Tekachenko grunts. Tekachenko
honest work will make the world a better place. World a better place. Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit. Attention, attention. Please handle relics carefully. In case of damage, your life will be forfeit.